Today we're going to learn how to install the 19390 for the Fiesta ST Rally. Tools you will need is a rag, 1.5, 2.5, 7mm nut driver, and 2.0 driver. First what we'll do is we'll pop open the blue thread gel and the MIP grease, which is just any traditional waterproof bearing grease. What we'll do first is throw a little bit of grease in the pivot portions of the cup, so for the male and female bones. Using the flat point set screw, we'll use this to lock down the cross pin with that keyed slot. Sliding the coupler into the drive hub first, making sure that the hole lines up with the slot portion, picking up the female bone and installing that to the drive hub. Remember to again line up the keyed portion with the thread hole side when locking it down, so it securely keeps the pin in place and holds it. Add a little bit of the thread gel. This thread gel requires it to be set for 24 hours for it to be securely properly to the axle. Repeating the same process with the male bone to the stub axle. Wipe off any excess. Sliding the splines into the female bone, making sure that the crosspin hole orientation lines up with both bones, and also remembering to add a little bit of the grease to the splines as well. Going over to the install. What we'll do first is slide the 2mm spacer onto the diff output before we slide the whole drive shaft in. Using two of the rub screws to lock the drive hub onto the diff output, making sure that the hole lines up with the holes on the drive hub so the pin portion goes into the hole on the diff output. Again, adding a little bit of thread gel. Remembering to use again that handle driver so it securely locks down the drive shaft. Turn over and repeat the same process. Reinstalling the caster block and steering knuckle to the arms and links. Sliding the stub axle through the two bearings. It does not require any additional spacers or shims. Reinstalling the hinge pin. Then we will go ahead and reinstall the upper camber link, remembering where the original positioning of that link was. Then you will reinstall the steering link. Again, with the different adjustments on your car will work with this drive shaft. It does not require any specific adjustments on the car. It is open to many adjustments. Next, we will install the 12mm hex, making sure that the raised ridge of the hex is pointing against the bearing. Using the 3mm set screw, you will lock that hex onto the keyed portion, and the tension required for it, make it as tight as possible to hold it on, but does not require a excessive amount of torque, since the wheel does hold it against the axle. So tight it snug on there, and you'll be good to go. Making sure that you do lock it down onto that keyed portion of the step axle. Next, we will reinstall the wheel back onto the newly installed drive shaft, making sure that there's no binding or any tension. Once the kit's installed, you're ready to rock and roll. This kit can handle 2S to 3S compatibility. Pretty much handle anything you throw at it, bashing or just club racing out with your family and friends. But other than that, you have a reliable drive shaft kit for your car and a lifelong performance for your hobby. If you have any more questions or need other assistance, please feel free to contact our support line or by email, located on our website or in the link in this video. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.